Greetings, Blue Nation. Welcome to the channel. If you are not yet subscribed, sign up to follow the main Toffees news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the reports. It is baffling that 777 partners are in a position to take on a club as big and troubled as Everton when they have not established a track record of success at their other clubs, according to Jonathan Johnson. The French CBS journalist said in the Caught Offside debrief mailbag that the American company did not cover themselves in glory with Red Star in Paris, and there is little optimism at their other clubs in Europe that they have the knowledge. How to rescue the Toffees. He warned that it would be potentially catastrophic for Everton to exit the Premier League and expressed doubts that the potential new owners had proven they had the money or the vision to prevent that from happening. Johnson said 777 is fascinating. They have been like this in recent years because their rise to prominence and their involvement with several European clubs were very important in how this happened. One thing that has emerged as a recurring theme in all of this is how the deals that put them in power are often forced. Speaking of my own backyard in France, they have Red Star, who are currently at the top of the semi-professional third tier. So things are looking good to finally return to the fully professional second tier. But that deal itself was forced through quite significant fan opposition. Since then, it has been well documented that there are big question marks, not just over 777's finances, but also over the way they manage and run the clubs. It is disconcerting in many ways that they are linked to such a troubled Premier League club that would take a long time to change, not just in terms of financial resources, but in terms of experience, design, vision that would be needed. Not just to get Everton into a better position, but to actually prevent them from falling out of the Premier League. Regardless of who owned the club at the time, if they fell out of the division this season, it could be potentially catastrophic. I wouldn't say they've covered themselves in glory in France so far, but there's a general feeling across Europe that there hasn't been enough of a track record established to really feel optimistic that they could turn a club around. It's as turbulent as it gets. Everton. One can hardly blame 777 for ambition, but that's not good for the Toffees, nor any of the other clubs like Hertha Berlin or Standard Liège that they control, when their future is at stake. That doesn't necessarily guarantee that they can't or won't solve the problems the Farhad Moshiri era has created, but some optimism is something fans should have expected. Despite the latest questions surrounding the alleged failure to provide documentation to the Financial Conduct Authority in a timely manner, Johnson's CBS colleague Ben Jacobs still expects the acquisition to go through. It may not end up being pretty, but there will be many who want to just scrap the deal and start dealing with the consequences now, with Moshiri seemingly a spent force at Goodison Park. Leave your opinion, subscribe, and leave your like. We'll be back soon to update you.